The psychological loop trick. Have you ever noticed that some people can keep a conversation going effortlessly while others make things awkward? The secret is the psychological loop trick, a method that makes people feel like they're in a continuous, engaging conversation with you. Here's how it works. End your sentences in a way that naturally invites a response. Instead of saying, "It was a long day at work," which closes the conversation, say, "Man, today was crazy at work. You ever had one of those days?" This forces the other person to engage because their brain sees the conversation as unfinished. It keeps the discussion flowing effortlessly and makes you seem like an amazing conversationalist. Try this trick and you'll notice people instinctively wanting to talk to you more. The law of least effort. Here's a wild fact. The human brain is lazy. It always takes the easiest path when making decisions. You can use this to influence people without them realizing it. If you want someone to say yes to something, make the decision feel effortless. For example, instead of saying, "Can you take 10 minutes to help me with this?" which sounds like a task, say, "Hey, real quick, could you help me with something?" which feels light and effortless. The trick is in the phrasing. When things sound small, quick, or easy, people automatically agree without overthinking. This works in conversations, sales, relationships, literally anywhere. The power of unconscious mirroring. Mirroring isn't just about repeating words. It's about copying micro behaviors without people realizing it. When talking to someone, subtly match their tone, energy, and gestures. If they talk slowly, slow down your speech. If they're leaning in, lean in slightly too. Why does this work? Because the human brain loves familiarity. When someone sees their own behavior reflected in you, they automatically feel comfortable and connected, without knowing why. This is one of the fastest ways to make someone like and trust you. The invisible authority. Trick people naturally trust and obey those who appear to have authority. But here's the thing. You don't need a title to have authority. You just need to sound like one. Whenever you're giving advice or making a point, instead of saying, "I think this might be a good idea," which sounds unsure, say, "Based on what I've seen, the best approach is this," which sounds like expertise. The key is to speak in statements, not opinions. The more certain you sound, the more people will believe and follow what you say. The silent confidence. Hack want to instantly appear more confident without saying a word? Here's the simplest trick. When walking into a room, pause for a second, scan the area, and move deliberately. Most people rush in and look awkward, but when you slow down, it signals power and control. This tiny trick makes people respect you before you even say a word. What happens? The listener's brain goes into overdrive, desperately wanting to know the missing information. This trick makes you instantly more intriguing and keeps people hanging on to your words. The one-word shift. This is a simple but powerful persuasion hack. Instead of asking, "Can you do this for me?" try saying, "Could you help me with this?" The word help triggers a psychological bias, making people more likely to comply because humans naturally want to feel helpful and valued. The inscription technique. This technique involves subtly planting an idea into someone's mind without them realizing it. For example, instead of telling someone they should be more confident, you say, "People who naturally succeed in life often have unshakable confidence." This makes them subconsciously associate confidence with success, and they may start adopting the behavior themselves. Master these 5 psychology secrets, or be ruled by those who do. If you found these tricks useful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more powerful psychology and self-improvement hacks.